To all those who have supported and are supporting the custom button remapping petition, thank you very much. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Now, watch me do some sniping. Four-piece. That was me sniping in Rage. How did I do it? Yeah, checking that out. I did it by using this controller. This controller was a gift to me. It was made by Hazer over on Acidmods. It's a forum. There's a link down below. And he is awesome. And so basically there was this post he posted that he had made me a controller because he had seen the petition, and he actually outlines how he made it, all the steps he went through, and it took him a lot of time to put it together. And it's fully remappable, and you can toggle any button you want on or off, so it's aimed down sight. I can lock up, where you can't do that on Rage. There's no option for that in the game. And yeah, it's fully remappable, PlayStation controller. It's totally awesome, and he is awesome. So please go over there and leave a comment if you can. I'd really appreciate it. And basically what it is there's a software interface. You plug a USB cable into the controller itself, and you can go through and you can change any button to any other button on the controller. And you can toggle on and off so that it can be a hold for that button when you press it, and then press it again to unhold the button. And yeah, you can set it up. You can put different layouts that you want and save them. So for different games that you're playing, and you can even adjust the sensitivity for each of the buttons. So it's really amazing. It's such an awesome thing to receive. I really appreciate it. I wish I'd put this video out a little bit sooner, but yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys so you could see this amazingly awesome kickdown that I received. And I really appreciate it so much. And it will definitely help me to complete some games that I haven't been able to complete at this point. But what I want to do is I want to take a moment to actually address a question that I get a lot when I've been doing the button remapping petition. And I wanted to talk about why console or game side remapping is better than a custom controller like the one that I've received. And I'm not saying I don't appreciate that, of course, but I'm just saying the benefits to it for gamers. One thing is I'm playing out this level. Notice that whenever I reload, as soon as I'm done reloading, I go back to aiming down sight. And that's good in this situation because that's kind of what I want to do. Though at the end it almost cost me, but you'll see. Oh, I'm also playing this on easy too, so I really suck at Rage, but I'm having fun playing it. I love this game. But the reason that in-game remapping is better is because in a game like Call of Duty, Black Ops now, that has aim down sight lock, whenever I reload, the game stops aiming down sight. Or when I get killed, when I spawn back in, the game knows to not aim down sight once you spawn in. But whereas the controller like this, when I spawn in free-for-all, when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, that once I respawned, I would start aiming down sight again, which is problematic because usually you got to be on the move and I got to be running to one of my hiding spots. So when people say that, you know, a custom controller, that I shouldn't do with the remapping petition, a custom controller is awesome and it's great and they work well. But in certain situations like that, you have a problem with the game not knowing that, or the controller not knowing that you want to stop holding aim down sight or things like that. Another thing that I thought about with Rage too is that Rage is a game where you have a driving side and you have a first-person shooter side of the game. So I can change the layouts to this controller to either of those, but now to change when I start driving, I have to would have to plug in the controller to my computer, re-upload the data file that tells it what buttons do what, and then unplug it and then play the game, which I can't do when nobody's around to help me do that because I don't have hands that work. So that's another thing where in a game software side, it could put it so that you could remap the first person side and remap the driving side of the game to whatever suits you best, and then you're good to go. Whenever you enter that mode of the game, driving or first person, the game knows to change the layout. So that's why the game side remapping is so important for consoles to be accessible to disabled gamers and to just every gamer who wants to remap their buttons. So, and one other aspect to a custom controller that needs to be noted whenever people bring that up, it kind of makes me rage, is the sheer cost of a custom controller. You know, it's like, I was kind enough to get a kickdown, but if I was to pay him for something like this, I can't even imagine what I would owe him. And so, Hazer, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for being awesome and taking time out of your life and, you know, being so generous. I really appreciate it. And just want to let you know that it means a lot. And what you do for the game community, and you know, putting up guides on how to create a controller like this, the step-by-step that you did, those things are just great, and you're a good person. And I appreciate you a ton. So, and as you can see, I got through this job that I was doing on Rage. Thank you, Hazer. Gonna rage. So, boys and girls, thank you for listening to this. I just wanted to, if you can, please go over to that thread and say thanks to him, or drop by Acidmod if you want to look at the steps that it took for him to put it together. He is the man. His mods are pimp. And yeah, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed, and check out some of the videos on the screen talking about the petition, since it's a petition-based thing. And that's all. Game on, gamers. Peace in your crease.